With me is Zambia Amateur Athletics Association ZA 100 meters female junior champion Suwilanji Mpondela. She's also the daughter of ZA President Elias Mpondela. She's only 15 years of age and she's doing grade 11. We would like to find out from her how she started her career. Suwilanji, tell us, how did you start your athletics career?
Well, I never really knew I could run before until one day I went to my mom's school and I raced one of the boys and I beat them, and they thought I was just any other person. I was really young, so they brought everyone else and I raced all of them and I beat everyone. So from then on I knew that I was capable of running and doing athletics on my own.
So for how long have you been running?
I've been running for 7 years now, yeah. But as a career, about 3 years, I think, yeah.
Right. But people would like to know who inspired you to go into athletics.
Well, my sister, because I never really liked sport, but my sister was always playing sport and she was always bringing home trophies and medals, and I wanted to be just like her. So I continued to pursue these things in school first until I started doing it outside of school at OIDC. So, yeah.
In your 7 years of career, tell us what you've achieved.
Well, when I first started running, I got my first gold medal in 2011 as the best, actually 2010, as the best 100-meter runner in the 2000 age group in that category. And afterwards, I started competing in ISAS, which is Inter-School Association, Sports Association of Zambia. And I have about 14 medals from ISAS, 4 of which are national medals, and two of them are gold for 100 meters, where I beat my record just last year. So, yeah.
Tell us about your personal best time and describe your participation in the last event that held. That's the National Junior Championship.
Well, my best time is 12.81, which I got, was it 2 weeks ago at the National Junior Championships. I was very nervous because I hadn't trained much, but I called my sister and before I ran, and I actually won. So I was very proud of myself because that's the best time I've ever gotten at such an event. And I think that's encouraged me more to just get better times and improve on my performance so that I can be somewhere.
Okay. Talking about training, tell us, how do you train?
Well, I train 3 times a week because the other 2 days I have compulsory community service at school and some other activities. So I train 3 times a week, and that's when I'm not on holiday. But when I'm on holiday, I train every morning at the OIDC.
What kind of training do you undertake?
Well, most of the time I have fitness drills, and then we just concentrate on running techniques, sprints, starts, and how you should run, and things like that.
Suwilanji, tell us, how does your family support you?
Well, my family are always there for me with my sport. They encourage me all the time, even before I leave for competitions, whether it's athletics, basketball, netball, anything. They always wish me good luck before I go, and they let me know that I can do anything that I put my mind to. I just have to believe. So I basically love my family because they don't discourage me from doing the things I love, but they also tell me that I shouldn't just concentrate on sports but my school life as well.
Okay. Talking about that, how do you balance school and athletics?
Before, I wasn't that good at balancing it because I used to like going out a lot with my friends, but now I've just realized that I have to concentrate on what's important, and that's school and athletics. So most of the time, well, my weekly routine is just I jog in the morning sometimes, and then I go to school, I have sport at school, I concentrate, I go training afterwards, and then I do my homework. So I don't have many distractions. I have to be disciplined to know what to do. Yes.
What would you like to do at the end of school? You are in grade 11 now. Next year you'll be finishing. What would you like to study? Would you like to take sport as your ultimate career, or would you like to take something else?
I'm not going to take sport as my ultimate career. I'm going to be doing it not as a side thing, but I want to also be something except an athlete. I don't just want to be known as an athlete. So when I finish school, I'm going to study law and probably economics.
Indeed. Talking about athletics, where do you want to see yourself in the end?
Well, I want to bring Zambia a gold medal from the Olympics, Commonwealth Games. So in 2016, 2020, just watch out for me because I'm going to make my country proud.
So, who has been your inspiration, both in Zambia and internationally?
In Zambia, my inspiration has been Ngozi, if that's her name. I think she was a 400-meter champion of Zambia because she's very good and she still does sport up to now. And out of Zambia, my inspiration has been Shelly Ann Fraser from Jamaica.
Interesting. Your father is a Zambia Athletics Association president. What does he tell you about the sport? How does he encourage you?
Well, my dad always makes sure that I have someone to take me to training. He always lets me know that I should put my all into what I'm doing and not go into it half-heartedly, and I should be humble and be myself while I'm doing my sports as well and concentrate on school. He always reminds me that I shouldn't just worry about sports but school as well.
Okay. And you highly talked about Leah. What pieces of advice does she give you?
Well, Leah always tells me that I should believe in myself and that I shouldn't fear anyone. And when I'm on the track, it's not about who's faster than me or who's with me, but it's about what I know I can do and what I'm capable of doing. She always encourages me. She always makes me know that I can do anything as long as I just put my mind to it.
Tell us about your hobbies and the kind of food that you like.
My hobbies are singing. I love reading ebooks. Like on my phone, I have a lot of books that I read. I love to dance, but only in my room with my friends. I don't dance in public. And I love cooking and baking as well. My favorite food is the food that Leah cooks. Anything that she cooks is nice.
Okay, now there's Youth Day and Women's Day. What would be your word as a female athlete?
I just like to let all the ladies or girls out there know that most people look down on women and they just think that there's a limit on what you can do, but the only limits is the ones you put in your mind yourself. Like most people say, no, because this person's older or anything like that. Age, gender, all of those are just barriers that you put on your mind. You just have to believe that you can do it and you fly to the sky if you have to. Anything is possible. Just have to be disciplined, put your mind to it, and you can be anything and do anything you want.
You've been in this career for 7 years. Tell us about the advantages and disadvantages. Let me say advantages and the challenges you found.
Challenges first is when I lost 200 meters once and I was crushed because I gave up on myself. I basically just said I would never do that again. And even up to now, I'm still trying to get over it because I guess sometimes when you're under pressure, you feel like you can't do anything, but you just have to throw it out of your mind. Other challenges is sometimes also trying to balance school and athletics, but now that's cleared out the way. And advantages are that you find out who you really are because you find out what makes you happy. You find out more things about yourself because you spend more time with your team, your family, and alone, not out there with friends and things like that. Other advantages are you're always healthy and fit, so you know, and yeah, well, you enjoy yourself. You don't have distractions of wanting to always be doing things that won't benefit you because you can run. You've got school and family around you. So
Have you found any problem because you are female? You get maybe to be disadvantaged because you are female in your career in terms of excelling. Is that a challenge?
I don't think so. No, it's not a challenge being female in my career. That's why I said you just have to be disciplined and know what you want so that you know exactly what you have to focus on and use the things around you as an advantage to know more about what you want to do and where you want to go and what you can do to be better at it.
Right. Finally, I want you to look into the camera and give an advice to that athlete who want to succeed in life.
Believe in yourself because anything is possible, and fear, gender, age, all of those things are just barriers. Concentrate on everything so that you can be where you want in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.